to this, the Evolution 1079 Podcast Network, and welcome back to your hit favorite show, Ranked, where I take a look at content from anything and everything and place it into a ranking of my very own choosing, because this is my show, and I want to. I am your host, Jamie Sheeho, and let's get started on this week. And I don't know about you, but I sure as hell am starting to go a little stir-crazy, what with the world being broken and all, currently as it stands. Isn't it just fantastic? Yes, I know it is. So I decided to put together a list for both you and I of the 10 best things you can put on and check off of your pandemic bucket list. Coming in at number 10, have a movie marathon. And now I say movie marathon, but it could also be a TV show. Maybe one to binge watch even. Hey, if only there was a ranking of binge-worthy TV shows, maybe movies, that you could watch if you had to quarantine. Nonetheless, this is the obvious entry for this list because quarantine or not, most of us do this anyhow. And when we do, we usually do it with a loved one. So if you're able to, curl up under a nice warm blanket with a plethora of snacks with a significant other and just have at it. No, not like that. Come on. Let's keep it PG, folks. Get your mind out of the gutter. We're not talking Netflix and chill here. Coming in at number 9, read more books. Once you get tired of staring at a screen, maybe go stare at some words instead. Go dust off that old bookshelf of yours, pick up a nice good book, maybe start up a new series. Some of my favorite novel series include the Republic Commando books written by Karen Traviss from the Star Wars universe. The Harry Potter series are always a great read. I've talked about that to death on Evolution now. And of course, many different series and books written by one of my favorite authors, Stephen King. Maybe if you're feeling something a little bit more non-fiction, pick up a book like Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life or some other books from the self-help real-life genre. Or, of course, if you're looking for more of a casual read, you can even get into some comic books. Those have pictures. People usually like those. Nonetheless, let's start looking at some more words and less at our screens now. At number 8, we have teach yourself to play an instrument. While you're at the bookstore picking up some new literature for yourself, why not pick up a book on how to play a new instrument? You can teach yourself. There's plenty of books out there. I've seen them. Most of us sing in the shower anyhow. Why not just combine the two? And by that, I mean sing outside of the shower. Don't bring the instrument into the shower. That could probably cause you a lot of problems. Let's try and avoid that at all costs. You can teach yourself how to play the guitar, maybe the piano, even a woodwind instrument if you're feeling up to it. You could teach yourself how to make music on a software on your computer. It's becoming quite popular with the kids these days from what I hear. Let's just maybe try and avoid teaching ourselves how to play the drums, just for the sanity of everybody else around you. Number 7 on my list, make a new playlist. Now that you've frustrated yourself on trying to learn a new instrument, let's give some credit where credit is due to the original inspiration of you trying to learn how to play that new instrument. And no, I don't mean me giving you a top 10 list. I mean the real musicians out there. And when I say make a brand new playlist, I don't mean go onto Apple Music or your Spotify or whatever you use for your music and take songs from this playlist and that playlist and plug them in and make a brand new playlist. No, I mean go out there and find some new music. Explore some of your favorite artists' older stuff. Maybe even branch out to a brand new artist altogether, or even a new genre. I know a lot of people don't like country. Maybe give it a shot. Buy dirt. Number 6, learn a new language. Easily the hardest entry on this list. For sure the one that requires the most patience. But also the one that could be the most rewarding if done correctly and successfully. Canadians are known for being bilingual. I mean, we have 2 national languages for Christ's sakes. That doesn't mean we all need to go learn French though, okay? Maybe try Spanish. Give Italian a try. Maybe even German or Portuguese. There's plenty of options out there. There's plenty of apps out there that could teach you the beginner phases and even the intermediate phases on some of them. And if you really get into it, there's plenty of software out there available for your computers. Rosetta Stone off the top of my head could have you speaking Spanish in a heartbeat. Or if you have a relative that speaks another language, go spend some time with them. Learn how to speak their language. They'd love it, I promise. Number 5 is develop a workout routine. If learning a new language isn't the most rewarding entry on this list, then this might just be. And it probably is, let's be honest. The key word in this title, though, is routine. One workout is not a routine. So find something that you're going to be able to do and enjoy every single day. And then slowly start to incorporate more. Being active and developing a workout routine is more than just maintaining your physical health. It's also about your mental health and your mental stability as well. Getting out and being active is going to make you feel like you're not stuck in a cage all the time, which is really easy to feel like these days. If you need some inspiration, feel free to head over to Evolution 1079's YouTube page. Check out some of my how-to videos. If you need some more inspiration for your workouts, check it out. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. Give us a follow. Okay, I'm done. At number 4, we have enjoy some outdoor activities. Now, I'm no public health official, but I would speculate that going outside and getting some fresh air is better than staying inside and breathing the same stale air. Regardless, it is important that all of us get some fresh air every now and then, and especially if you've been cooped up in your basement or your bedroom or your attic or your garage or wherever the hell they have you quarantining these days for weeks or days on end, however long you've been there. But the Lower Mainland offers some of the best trails and hikes and provincial parks even in all of BC. And if that isn't quite your style, maybe get out and go for a nice bike ride. Maybe go for a nice jog through your local park, or get out and go for a walk. Bring your dog if you have one. It'd be great. We live in the most beautiful province, in the most beautiful country in the world. It's too good to go to waste. Get out and enjoy some fresh air with your loved ones, with your dog, whoever you want to bring along. Probably your dog. They'd appreciate it a lot more. Number 3, redecorate your living space. Sometimes as humans, all we need is a little change of scenery. And when I say redecorate, I don't mean go out and spend hundreds of dollars on all this brand new furniture that you can bring home just so you can put all of your old furniture on the curb and hope that somebody comes and picks it up and takes it away. No, that's just not plausible. But move around the furniture that you do have. Move around the furniture in your living room or your bedroom. Put your bed against a different wall in your bedroom. Maybe move your bookshelf to the other side of the room. Maybe even just organize a little bit. Tidy up a little bit. Open up your dresser and maybe get some little cheap organizers from IKEA for like $4.99 or whatever they cost. Organize your clothes. Hang up stuff in your closet. I don't know. Sometimes as humans all we need is just a little cleanliness in our living space to get a little cleanliness in our brain space. And Lord knows we all need that right now. I sure as hell do. Coming in at number 2, learn to cook. For my male audience out there, there is nothing, and I mean nothing, a woman loves more than a man who can cook. And for my female audience out there, if you can cook, perfect. Go teach your man how to cook. Good. In all seriousness, being able to cook is one of the most important things that you could teach yourself. It's what's going to allow you to cook not only for yourself in the future, but for your family as well. Maybe a loved one on a special occasion. Or maybe you want to host a dinner party when we get out of this bloody pandemic, which, as it looks, you got 10 years to teach yourself how to cook, because that's when all this shit is going to end, apparently. You can throw on one of those cliche cooking shows on the Cooking Network or whatever it is called these days, and I'm sure there's plenty of cookbooks out there as well that can walk you through it. Maybe you can pick up some while you're picking up yourself some new literature at the old bookstore. Maybe it's right beside the How to Play Guitar book. See? I do the thinking for you. Just don't go out there and try and channel your inner Gordon Ramsay. Let's try and keep things tame for a little bit. But I will tell you right now, if you want to find out what not to do when cooking, go watch Kitchen Nightmares. It's a pretty good start. Coming in at number 1, spend more time with your loved ones. This is the top spot on my list for a reason. You could take any entry on my list and you could do it with a family member. Your parents, your grandparents, your siblings, a significant other even. At the way the health mandates are going now, after you see someone the next time that you see them, who knows when you're going to be able to see them again. So do something fun. Sit down and play a board game with your parents. Watch a new movie. Maybe start up a new TV show. Take your parents on a hike. Get your mom and dad into a workout routine with you. And I can almost guarantee that right now, if you go and ask your grandmother to teach you how to cook, you will make her day. And she will teach you some of the best recipes that you sure as hell won't find in a cookbook. Even your dog, especially your dog, actually. You know what? If you have a dog, go right now and love your dog. Just love your dog. Even if your dog is sleeping, go bother your dog and just love it. Pick up a ball and throw it for them. They'll love it. Even if you already have today, just pick up a ball and throw it for them. They'll go get it and they'll bring it right back to you and they'll want you to do it again. I promise. I promise. Look. That's a video of my dog. Look how happy she is. Look how happy she is. Go out there and love your dog and love your loved ones and do some of the entries on this list with those loved ones. You'll make their day. I promise. And that brings my list of things to check off of your pandemic bucket list to a close. Did I miss out on any of the things that you or your family do? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, this has been Ranked. I've been your host, Jamie Shiho. This is the Evolution 1079 Podcast Network, and I will see you guys again soon. Stay safe, everyone. And go love your dog. Go.